Hi guys, my name is Brandon, and this is a response to a video that I watched in my class at my high school. The class that I'm in is TED. TED stands for Technology, Education, and Design. In this class, we participate by watching these amazing videos that are posted onto this TED website. People present, giving their information on whatever topic they choose. In particular, today I would like to talk about Chris Layman's "Please Don't Take My Air Jordans." Now, obviously, when you see this title, you kind of have to laugh. Please don't take my Air Jordans. It was kind of funny. We got to watching the video, and yeah, I laughed a little bit in the beginning because I still wasn't sure how serious I could take this video. But as I realized what Chris Layman was trying to say, I began to listen more closely to what he was saying. He writes poetry, and he started off his presentation by saying this poem, which was "Please Don't Take My Air Jordans." And the poem was about a kid who was all about fashion, needed his clothes, needed his shoes, needed to look top notch to impress people at his school, and he would do anything to look nice and impress people. And what ended up happening was, at the end of the poem, he saw these fresh white Nikes that were Jordans, and they had the Jordan emblem on them, the Dunkman emblem, and they were so white and so clean that the kid just had to have them, but they were on another kid's feet. But he would do anything to get these shoes. At that point, he happened to have a gun on him, and he had to have his shoes. As he repeated and repeated, he had to have these shoes. So he says he ran up on the kid and he told him to stop right there and let him have his shoes, and the kid refused and he ran. One shot, he killed him. He pulled off his Jordans and left the kid in a puddle of blood. The next day, he went to school and didn't think twice about what he had done the day before. And as he said that, it hit me that in this world, we try so hard to impress people, and it's not necessary. As you see from this, trying to impress someone only gets you so far. Trying to impress people can get you in a ditch that is impossible to get out of. He went on to say that in his career, in order for people to like him, they had to like his poetry. So he loves what he does because he gets you into what he's saying, and in the end you end up liking him, and that's all he really wants, is for people to like him. He's not necessarily trying to impress you. He just wants you to like him. He wants you to understand what he's saying and why he's saying it. And he said that in his career he had followed two people who wrote poetry for a living. One who ended up leading him into the final person that he followed, and as he got to the final person, he told him that his rhymes were whack, that his poems were just terrible, and that he wasn't going anywhere with this. And so he listened, and he was like, wow, well, there must be something else that I can do. So he ended up reading all of these poems. He read other people's work to see what they did. As he got a hold of this and began to grasp what exactly happened, he took it to Hollywood and worked and worked and worked and worked and worked. And he was denied numerous times. But eventually, with all hard work and persistence, it paid off. He worked hard and he got what he wanted. Now he was on TED and presenting in front of kids in a local middle school, junior high school, and telling them about his life story. And what I took from this was that in life, we cannot try to impress people. The only person that you really need to impress is yourself. If you're happy with yourself, if you're happy with what you do, if you're happy with how you're living your life, then that's all that matters. If someone else says, man, your clothes are a little messed up, well, they don't exactly know your background, so don't let that affect you. Move on with your life. Because sooner or later, if you work hard enough, you will get what you want. It will all pay off. And hearing his story told me to never give up on my dreams, because he dreamed of being able to write poetry for a living, and he's currently doing it. Because of that, people like him. At the end of this presentation, I liked him. I understood what he was trying to say, and I liked him a lot. I was like, wow, look what he's done with his life. Went from a dream to reality, and that's what I want in my life. I want my dreams to become reality, and I will continue working until that happens. And watching these videos day in and day out at TED class really allows me and pushes me to strive harder for what I want, because I know that if one person can do it, then all of us can do it. We all have the opportunity, at least, to try to achieve our dreams. Giving up doesn't help. Trying to impress somebody else will not work. Trying to impress somebody else will only dig you into a hole. You'll get somewhere where it's impossible to get out of. So, if you guys get a chance to if you watch this video, please check out Chris Lehman's Please Don't Take My Air Jordans on TED. You can find it on YouTube also. It is a great, inspiring video, and I really think that you guys should check it out. Check out TED too. TED is online, and they've got millions of videos, and they're all really good. Check them out. They've helped me out. I'm sure they can help you out somehow. Thank you.